Just Phil. I did actually find my love poems that I brought along this evening because it's about love. There are some people in the audience who will know what I'm talking about when I tell you that my first crush was David Cassidy. An awful long time ago.
God.
But this is about him. My mum bought me a David Cassidy pillowcase. And at the time, it was cutting edge stuff to have a photo. It was all done in this plastic that kind of peeled off. But he was in bed with me for several weeks before that happened. This is a poem about that. It's called David Cassidy Pillowcase. I danced in my room to soft, familiar sounds. Your breathy song, the incense of my youth, wrapped around me like mist, like wool, like arms. I was too young yet to be a fool, or question the cheap pillow's stale foam, or your face peeling under mine, worn away by kisses and laundry day and time. Could it be forever, you crooned, as I crushed what was left of your jagged mouth with my own. Cherished and warm, dizzy as a 45, I laid against your vinyl smile, content and absolutely unalone. Thank you.
Do you still have the pillowcase?
I don't have the pillowcase. I did meet
His face
David
was
though.
obliterated with drool and...
I met David, he was crap. And this is another love poem, because I was, in fact, when I wrote it, in love. It's called Fall. I am the sea, rising, cresting, curled and pitched, tumultuous blue. I'm made liquid in my thunderous fall to you. I'm 1,000 spilling waves, tilting gathering sands on the ocean's edge, redraped aside in risen lands. Thank you. Right now, back to the filth. No, I was in a pub not so long ago, and a friend of a friend challenged me to write a filthy poem. And
caused Newcastle.
I had to be honest and say it really wasn't much of a challenge. So, quick as a flash, he came back and said, but it has to be about bestiality.
No.
And that's not all. Every word must begin with the letter M. And this is the result. It's called My mucky mate Megan's monstrous moggy Magdalena made my mistress Mandy moan, mouthing meows mellifluously. Maybe Mandy missed meeting male members. Maybe many malicious macho men mauled my mistress's mound, making Mandy murmur muddled musings. Sorry. Murmur muddled musings, mumble mixed messages, make myriad mistakes, mysterious. Meanwhile, my mucky mate Megan's monstrous moggy Magdalena moved, muffward, menacingly. Magdalena made moves many might mirror, mixing masturbatory mayhem, melting Mandy's misgivings, milking my mistress's meandering mucosal moisture meticulously. Mandy, marooned, mouthed more, maybe marvellous. Magdalena munched, muscularly. Minutely masticating, mechanically mincing Mandy's mind, maddeningly mainlining minge. Magnetic, messy, Moorish. Mel's memorandum must meet Magdalena. Now earlier in this...
That terrified my inner child. You know, there's a whole room full of inner childs here now.
Oh dear God, what have I done? What have I done? Yes, there's several in here that could do, but I think you wanted a song, didn't you? So
yes.
I'm going to give you a song. Let's see, what can we do? Yes, one about kissing, I think. Do, 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 you do, 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 ba do, ya do, boom, boom, weep, beep, ba dee, ya do, you do, do, ba do, 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 weep, do, ba do, dee, ya dee, ya dee, ya dee, ya. I like cake, and no mistake. But baby, if you insist, I'll cut out the cake just for your sake. Baby, come on and knock me a kiss. Oh, I love pie. I hope to die, but get a load of this. When you get high, doggone pie, baby, come on and knock me a kiss. Oh, when you press your sweet little lips to mine, it was then I understood. Oh, baby, you taste like candy, brandy and wine, peaches, bananas, everything good. I love flam and no flim flam, so scratch that off my list. This ain't no scam, the jam can scram. Baby, come on, knock me a kiss. Do you do, 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 ba-dee, ya do, boo, boo, weep, beep, ba-dee, ya do, do you do, do, ba-doo, do, 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 baby, come on, knock me a kiss. Thank you so much. And this one is about, earlier we were talking about women being sexy, but it was a long road before I got to that point, and I think a lot of women and more men these days will understand this poem, and there's so much going on about being body conscious and the industry that's grown up about it, and it begs the question, does every girl need a gawk? As I looked at myself without any disguise, no slap on my spots, no coal round my eyes, I thought to myself, liberated or no, your natural assets have some way to go. When I tried to look sexy and puckered my lips, I looked like a camel that suffered from fits. Depression ensued and the weight piled on, and it seemed that my chance for perfection was gone. But then I was floored by a beautiful shot. I switched on the telly and there was a gawk, primping and preening, and that was just him. And he made all the fat girls look like they were slim. He gathered their breasts into glorious mounds, slapped on the makeup and sucked in the pounds, and suddenly there in a heavenly light stood a woman like me. She looked all right. So I nipped on the net for some foundation clothing, guaranteed to reduce belly fat and self-loathing. And when it arrived, I was powerfully moved by the thought I'd be getting gawktastically smooth. But although in a trice I was magically sheathed in 2 sizes smaller, I just couldn't breathe. It felt like my liver and stomach had gone on an ill-advised journey to visit my bone. As my pancreas merged with my bladder and colon, I knew I'd have to roll off what I'd rolled on. What use is the thrill of an hourglass U if you can't feel your fingers or go for a poo? So I'm back to a life in my natural state, and a girl without gawk must accept a bleak fate. But still, on the whole, I prefer to look knackered than trussed up and hemmed in and pinned back and lacquered. And apropos of nothing, there are enough ladies in the room, shall we say, of a certain age or near to it. I'm looking at you, love. Well, we're sisters in this regard.
You're looking at me.
Women of a certain age will recognise the subject of this poem, but for others, menopause causes memory loss, mood swings, hot flushes, hair growth, hair loss, memory loss, did I say that? Weight gain, changing body odour, flatulence, other delightful symptoms including tinnitus and memory loss. I'll go into the kitchen, stand there for a bit. I must have wanted something, but I can't remember it. I break into a rolling sweat at least 10 times a day, and when I tell the doctor, he just says, that's nature's way. Each morning starts by tweezing out the newly burgeoned stubble. My skin was alabaster, but now it's just hairy rubble. Elsewhere, I'm less hirsute, but that's the only thing that's thinning. The rest of me is spreading, dropping, falling off and minging. My fingernails all crack and break, my bones are frail as china. Used to be my wit was dry, now it's my vagina. My mouth tastes like a rusty spoon. My bladder's prone to leaking. I'm too wet, too dry all at once. No wonder I'm not sleeping. My bowels could launch the Hindenburg. Wouldn't you be flummoxed if you suddenly woke up with 2 more chins and 3 more stomachs? So don't you tell me mood swings are an unreasonable trait. What kind of mood would you be in if you smelled like Billingsgate? There's 35 symptoms of menopause and I've got 34. Hang on. What's that ringing sound? Oh shit, I've got one more. Where's my love poem? Oh yes, here we go. Here's an adult love poem. This is about finding love when you're older. When you're young, oh let's move in, get a dog, have kids, ha ha ha, it's all going to be great. No, it's not. And as you get older and hopefully a little bit wiser and you meet somebody, it's a bit different, and this poem is an attempt to talk about that. It's called Find. Oh, I hope I won't be disappointed. I hope that you'll be kind. For all the heat and the clever words you write, I don't know you. But I know that you'll find. I only know you in that way that always makes me blind. It steals away the grim, beleaguered past. The contraband beneath this weathered skin rides easy on the sunny sea of you. But seas get stormy too, and I don't know how deep or dark you are, or what lies unsafely stowed in your pirate chest, fathoms down. I know how smart you are, but the smartest people drown in tricky tides, and so might I. Or they might surprise and rip around and tilt my path away from stonier shores and set this piece of flotsam down to rest a while on yours. We haven't got much time, and I've no choice. I heard your voice. Sounds like mine. So I hope I won't be disappointed. I hope that you'll be kind. For all the heat and the clever words you'll write, I don't know you, but I do know you're a find. Thank you. Now you looked, I mean obviously this is bollocks now, but earlier on in the evening I thought you looked like you might know a thing or two. Quite a classy kind of audience. So I thought I'd get this one out. We'll see how it goes. It just depends on the references, frankly. But this is called Soup Opera. I do love a pun. The marriage of Figaro was a very tawdry affair, if you ask me. It'd been rumoured for a while that Madame Butterfly fancied him, and I never thought she'd toss away her life on a magic flute. When they met, she was straight down the salon for a fake Tannhauser, had the full Barber of Seville on her throat in the opera, then seduced Figaro with a La Boheme you could crack nuts on. Unfortunately, they did not use a La Gioconda on his Stifalio, so soon after, her Amal and the Night Visitors didn't arrive. And as she loved his Das Rheingold, and he was very possible to her, there was an order to be said. The reception was down the Flying Dutchman. I the suspicion something's up. Thank you. She was far too cosy fan tutti with that Don Giovanni. They were all Salome each other. Frankly, it was Electra. I tried everything, but I couldn't calm him down. Thank you. When Figaro flew at Don Giovanni in a jealous rage, it was Orpheus. He cut his Rigoletto right off. And that ain't La Traviata. His Dido and Aeneas were never the same again. And after all that, she ditched them both, but kept the ring cycle. I think that's absolutely demysticing her. Still, in the Lohengrin, they were all Manon Lescaut, equally to blame. And not everything can be De Rosencavalier in life. But if you're not Fidelia, if you're playing Falstaff and Luce, if you're just not Boris good enough, William Tell what's around the corner. I'll tell you straight, if you've got a Dameron, it could be the size of a Turandot before you know it. Don't say I never trusted and sold you. Thank you.
One more and then a song.
One more and then a song. Okay, all right then. Final love poem then. I love deeply. Don't judge me by my smutty, light refrains. I'm a big, fat ache of throbbing love. For family, for friends. I love every lover to the breathless, full orchestral, ride into the sunset, big screen, and I love deeply. It's an in your face, no messing, starry beam. When those sweet souls kiss me in their different ways, or throw unlooked for smiles, scattering like the ocean's sheer abyss, is nothing much. I love deeply. No, really, don't be fooled by all that shallow stuff. I am a mine of love, packed tight. Constellations of unpolished gems lie here, unclaimed, beneath the vulgar guff in seams much too far down to be unearthed. Thank you. Okay, let's do one everyone will know, or kind of know. I've got a man and he's always late. Every single time we have a date, but I love him. Do-do-do-do-do. Yes, I love him. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I'm gonna walk right up to his gate, see if I can get a few things straight. I'm gonna ask him because I love him. Is you is or is you ain't? Do my baby. Beep bop boo beep boo boo boo. The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Oh, 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 are you still my baby, baby? Deep, 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 'cause it seems my flame in your heart, it's done gone out. Oh, man, well, he's a creature, and he has always been strange. Just when you're sure of what you got, you find he's gone, made a change. It's you is or it's you ain't mine, baby. Maybe baby's gone and found somebody new. My baby true, but I didn't do.